In the shadowed corridors of power, where men wear smiles like masks, I reveal to you the ancient art of piercing the veil. The context is simple yet eternal. Men lie because truth is costly, and honesty is a luxury few can afford. Go forth and read the hidden currents. The world is yours to navigate with cold, unyielding clarity. They smile while plotting your downfall, praise you while measuring your weaknesses for later use. This is the natural order, dressed in the fine garments of civilization and false virtue. The conflict arises when you remain blind to these currents, when you mistake performance for reality. You extend trust like a fool offering gold to thieves and wonder why your fortune steadily vanishes. Every conversation becomes a potential trap, every alliance a calculated risk you fail to measure. Friends reveal themselves as rivals wearing borrowed loyalty. Lovers conceal desires that serve only themselves. The tension builds as you sense something wrong but cannot name it, that nagging instinct you have learned to ignore. Ignorance here is not bliss, it is slow surrender to those more cunning than you. Escalation comes when the stakes rise, when opportunities turn into battlegrounds of influence and control. Welcome to the Machiavellian Guide to Reading Hidden Intentions. Listen closely, for fortune favors only those who see what others conceal. A business partner hesitates at the wrong moment. Their enthusiasm cools precisely when commitment is required. Watch how their posture shifts, how their breathing changes when you mention the true cost. These micro-betrayals accumulate until the mask slips entirely and the predator beneath stands revealed. In social circles, the game grows more refined, compliments laced with subtle poison, invitations hiding tests of your value. You must learn to read the silence between words, the pause that confesses what the tongue dares not speak. The body betrays what the mind commands to hide, shoulders tightening at uncomfortable truths. Fingers drumming an impatient rhythm while the face maintains perfect composure. Revelation begins with the eyes, those windows too often veiled, yet rarely fully closed. Dilated pupils speak of genuine interest or calculated excitement at potential gain. Averting gaze at key moments signals discomfort with the lie being told. I have walked this path for decades, studying the subtle currents beneath polite words and calculated gestures. Study the micro-expressions that flash across the face for fractions of a second. Contempt, fear, triumph, all visible if you train yourself to see beyond the performance. Voice tone shifts reveal more than volume, the slight tremor when confidence is feigned. Words chosen with unnatural precision often mask the opposite of what is claimed. Listen for qualifiers, those small words that weaken bold statements and expose doubt. Context reveals intention when you examine consistency across time and situations. A man who praises loyalty yet changes allegiances with the wind is no ally. Patterns emerge if you observe without emotional attachment, cold analysis over warm illusion. Questions asked repeatedly betray what truly concerns them, their hidden priorities laid bare. Deflections and subject changes signal danger zones they desperately wish to avoid. Humanity pretends to be noble, yet beneath the surface every soul harbors ambitions, fears, and quiet betrayals. Transformation occurs the moment you stop reacting and begin calculating every interaction. You become the observer, the strategist who moves pieces while others believe they control the board. Old habits of blind trust fall away, replaced by measured assessment and strategic patience. Relationships deepen only with those proven worthy, others kept at the distance their actions deserve. Power flows to you naturally as you see opportunities others miss in their emotional fog. You speak less and learn more, allowing others to reveal themselves through their own eagerness. Silence becomes your most potent weapon, creating space for their true intentions to spill forth. Mirroring their movements subtly builds false rapport while you dissect their core drives. Payoff arrives when mastery turns every encounter into calculated advantage. Negotiations bend in your favor because you understand their unspoken needs and fears. You think you know people by their words. How naive. Words are merely the smoke that hides the fire of true intention. Alliances form on your terms, built upon mutual benefit rather than naive goodwill. Betrayals are anticipated and neutralized before they can gather strength against you. Your influence grows quietly, steadily, like roots spreading beneath the surface. People sense your depth without understanding it, drawn to the quiet confidence of one who sees clearly. In this world of shadows and half-truths, you walk with eyes wide open. The Machiavellian does not seek to be loved, but to be effective and untouchable. Compassion exists, yet it is reserved for the deserving, not wasted on skilled deceivers. Understand that every human interaction contains layers of intention, some benevolent, many self-serving. Your task is not to judge harshly, but to navigate wisely through this eternal game. Practice in small matters first, reading the waiter who hopes for a larger tip. Observe the eyes that flicker away at the crucial question, the smile that arrives a fraction too late. Notice how their posture changes when they assess your wealth and generosity. Scale this awareness to larger stakes, where real power and fortune hang in balance. The colleague who praises your project while positioning themselves to claim credit. Their enthusiasm rings hollow when you probe deeper into shared recognition. Friends who disappear during your difficulties but reappear when success returns. These patterns are ancient, repeated across centuries in different costumes. Arm yourself with observation, patience, and the cold discipline of detached analysis. Never reveal the full extent of your understanding. Let them underestimate you. This is the true advantage, the hidden blade kept sheathed until the perfect moment. In love, read the hesitation before commitment, the careful wording of future plans. These are the first cracks in the fortress of deception, and I will teach you to exploit every single one. Passion can be genuine, yet still serve hidden calculations of security and status. Discernment protects the heart while allowing authentic connections to flourish. In leadership, anticipate resistance before it forms by reading unspoken doubts. Address concerns indirectly through stories and questions that reveal true positions. Mastery brings peace, the calm certainty of one who cannot be easily deceived. You move through the world with quiet authority, intentions hidden even as you uncover others. This knowledge is power, ancient and undiminished by time or technology. Use it not for cruelty, but for self-preservation and measured advancement. The wise man appears kind while thinking several moves ahead of his opponents. Fortune is a woman, as I once wrote, and she favors the bold who understand her nature. In the courts of old Florence, princes rose and fell not by strength of arms alone, but by mastery of the unseen mind. Reading hidden intentions is the ultimate form of respect for reality as it truly exists. Discard comforting illusions and embrace the sharp clarity of unvarnished truth. Your transformation is complete when suspicion becomes discernment and caution becomes wisdom. You no longer need validation from the crowd, only results from your calculated actions. In every handshake, every meeting, every intimate conversation, the game continues. Play it masterfully, and the world opens doors that remain closed to the naive. Remember, appearances are everything, yet beneath them lies the real machinery of motive. Study, practice, refine your perception until it cuts like the finest blade. The Machiavellian path is lonely at times, yet it grants unmatched freedom. Freedom from deception, from disappointment, from being used by lesser minds. Today, the battlefield is your office, your relationships, your daily negotiations with a world full of hidden agendas. Embrace this knowledge with the gravity it deserves, for it reshapes your entire existence. Walk forward with eyes that truly see, and let others wonder at your quiet success. The game never ends, but now you possess the secret map to navigate its darkest turns. Power, influence, and peace of mind await those courageous enough to look beneath the surface. I have shown you the way. The rest depends on your discipline and willingness to see. In the end, only results matter, and clear vision delivers them more surely than any other virtue. Guard this knowledge well, share it sparingly, and live as one who understands the hidden world. Fortune smiles upon the perceptive, while the blind continue to stumble in pleasant darkness. Choose perception, choose power, choose the Machiavellian path to mastery. The intentions of others no longer control your fate. You see them now, and that changes everything.